started really well. Obviously our 2 games prior to that we've had good performances, and probably had a little bit of a lapse in the third quarter due to our contested football and around the contest. And I think the message there at 3/4 time, Leopard come down and said, we didn't want to finish the game in that sort of form leading into round 1. We wanted to make sure that we continued that form from the first 2 games. So it was important for our players to respond, and fortunately we did. In the last quarter we responded and obviously got close to winning, but got the draw in the end. Yeah, certainly. I suppose with a young group and a maturing group, those challenges and tests are always going to come up, and they learn a lot from that. So in terms of a learning game and a developing game for our players, it's fantastic for them to go through that. There's going to be times like that during the year where they're going to be tested and going to be challenged, and hopefully they can respond in the same way. But certainly they've got to find within themselves as to what's going to make them tick and to get the ball rolling again. And we need our leaders to step up in those instances, like Rockcliffe and Zorko and everyone around the ball to start to get the hands on it, and I thought we did that. Yeah, it's fantastic performance by Jaden, who's played forward and obviously done some exciting things, and then to come down back, certainly a challenge, and as I just mentioned, a developing game for him where he's learnt to play a different position, which is fantastic. Some new players down there in Paps who hasn't played much backline, and young Beamsy, Clay Beams, who hasn't played much either, but the support around them, having Daniel Merritt back down there, who's obviously been a real rock down there and played some terrific football and is getting back to his best, and which should hold him in good stead for the season. His pre-season form's been fantastic. I think the guys around there and young Clarkey, who's had a bit of an interrupted pre-season but got back and played the last couple of games and done really well. There's a real great opportunity for this young group, and obviously Dan Rich, who's been a fantastic, asset to come down there as well. The way that he uses the ball off there and the leadership that he's provided the young blokes has been fantastic. Yeah, I think it's been terrific, our team defence. It's been a big emphasis all year. Obviously the coaches, and including Murray Davis, who heads up that area, has really put some emphasis on some key indicators within that, and the players have responded really well. The thing is, it's a whole team defence, as you just mentioned there, and our players have been buying into it. There's going to be lapses of concentration within that, but the more pressure we can put on teams for a constant period are going to give us a better chance to win. Yeah, it's a great opportunity for our players, as we've mentioned a couple of times, that they're a young group, and it's good to mentally refresh before the start of the season. I'm sure they're all very excited to get back onto the Gabba and start training and playing games on our home ground, which hopefully we can make into a fortress again. But certainly for the 4 days off, we'll give them that. But I think they're all looking forward to getting into it, including the coaches.